campaign of 2008 started the birther controversy.
Did Hillary Clinton question the legitimacy of Barack Obama's birth certificate? No.
I finished it.
Do you accept that what he produced is valid?
No, I don't necessarily.
I don't understand why you're doubling down on this birther issue.
A lot of people do not think it was an authentic certificate.
Barack Obama was born in the United States, period.
You don't still question that he was born in the United States, do you? I have no idea.
Do you accept that President Obama was born in the United States, is not Muslim?
I really don't know.
He released his birth certificate.
You know, if you believe that, that's fine.
Donald Trump once again refused to say that he thinks that Barack Obama, the President of the United States, was born in the United States.
My daughter's name is Helen. She was born at 1 pound, 12 ounces. She has lifelong disabilities because of it. The most difficult thing is not that my daughter has disabilities, and it's not the hospital stays, and it's not the surgeries. It's the way other people look at her. When people treat her like she is somebody to avoid. Seeing Mr. Trump talk about people who are disabled, and specifically about that reporter.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
He was so rude and condescending to him. And for somebody who wants to be the president of the United States to not treat a person who's disabled with dignity was just galling. Most people who are bullies grow out of it. He hasn't. He's 70 years old and he's still a bully.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. She's a slob.
She ate like a pig.
A person who's flat-chested is very hard to be a 10. Does she have a good body? No. Does she have a fat? Absolutely.
So you treat women with respect?
I can't say that either.
All right, good.
I was always against the war in Iraq.
Are you for invading Iraq?
Yeah, I guess so.
Would you have stayed out of Libya?
I would have stayed out of Libya, yeah.
Go into Libya, knock this guy out.
I watched when the World Trade Center came tumbling down. And I watched in Jersey City, New Jersey, where thousands and thousands of people were cheering.
That 9/11 claim was widely debunked by city officials, factcheck.org, and NBC News.
She's pledged to create totally open borders for the United States.
President Obama. He is the founder of ISIS. Mexico is going to pay for the wall, I can tell you.
Y fui muy claro y enfático en que México no pagará tal muro.
I will never lie to you.
Yo fui la primera Miss Universo de Mr. Trump cuando él compró la empresa. Me imponía mucho. Yo le tenía mucho miedo. Me gritaba todo el tiempo, me decía, you look ugly, o te ves gorda, o a veces jugaba conmigo y me decía, hello, Miss Piggy, o me decía, hello, Miss Housekeeping. Estoy como una de las Miss Universos que más campañas publicitarias hice Durante un año yo produje muchísimo dinero para la empresa. Por el contrato que yo había firmado, debía haber recibido el 10% de todos los comerciales y de todas las ganancias que se obtenían a través de mi trabajo. Nunca me pagaron.
She weighed 118 pounds or 117 pounds, and she went up to 160 or 70. So this is somebody that likes to eat.
Fue muy humillante, me sentía muy mal, como un ratón de laboratorio.
Slowly go down towards your toes, that's it.
Era como una especie de circo, la Miss Universo gorda, como una broma a la que a mí me costó mucho sufrimiento. Y mucho tiempo después tuve desórdenes alimenticios, no comía, yo me veía gorda, porque un señor tan poderoso había dicho que era así. Es un hombre que no se da cuenta del daño que hace. Y es una persona que está llena de muchos resentimientos, que tiene mucho racismo en su interior, que está convencida de que habemos seres humanos inferiores a él. Pero ahorita estoy fuerte, soy ciudadano norteamericano y voy a votar. Por eso me atrevo a hablar de lo que estoy hablando. Yo definitivamente no considero que Donald Trump tenga ni la capacidad, ni la experiencia, ni la preparación, ni la humanidad para ser presidente de Estados Unidos.
Donald thinks that climate change is a hoax perpetrated by the Chinese. I think it's real.
I did not.
Science is real.
I do not say that.
And
all of this with the global warming and that, a lot of it's a hoax.
you even at one time suggested that you would try to negotiate down the national debt of the United States.
I would borrow knowing that if the economy crashed, you could make a deal.
I was against the war in Iraq, just so you put it out.
The record shows otherwise.
The record
but why
does not show that.
Why is your judgment?
The record shows that I'm right.
Are you for invading Iraq?
Yeah, I guess so.
He even said, well, you know, if there were a nuclear war in the East Asia, well, you know, that's fine. You know, have a good time, folks. And in fact,
good luck, folks. Enjoy yourself.
Someone who has said pregnancy is an inconvenience to employers, who has said women...
Pregnancy is never, it's a wonderful thing for the woman, it's a wonderful thing for the husband, it's certainly an inconvenience for a business.
Who has said women don't deserve equal pay unless they do as good a job as men.
If you become president, will a woman make the same as a man?
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job.
You admitted that you hadn't paid federal taxes and that was smart. Is that what you meant to say?
No, I didn't say that at all.
He didn't pay any federal income tax.
That makes me smart.
We have to build an economy that works for everyone, not just those at the top. That means we need new jobs, good jobs, with rising incomes. I want us to invest in you.
Mr. Trump, you're calling for tax cuts for the wealthy.
The wealthy are going to create tremendous jobs.
He didn't pay any federal income tax.
That makes me smart. Maybe he didn't do a good job, and I was unsatisfied with his work, which our country should do too.
Donald was one of the people who rooted for the housing crisis.
That's called business, by the way.
Concerns that so many people have about whether or not Donald Trump has the temperament for the job, he needs to start really assuaging those concerns.
The birth certificate was produced in 2011. You continued to tell the story and question the president's legitimacy in 2012, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, I was the one that got him to produce the birth certificate, and I think I did a good job.
I was against the war in Iraq, just so you put it out.
The record shows otherwise.
The record does not show that.
Why is your judgment
The record shows that I'm right. We're just opening up on Pennsylvania Avenue, right next to the White House. So if I don't get there one way, I'm going to get to Pennsylvania Avenue another. African Americans, Hispanics are living in hell because it's so dangerous. You walk down the street, you get shot.
Secretary Clinton became the first woman nominated for president by a major party. Earlier this month, you said she doesn't have, quote, a presidential look.
She doesn't have the look. She doesn't have the stamina. I have much better judgment than she does. There's no question about that. I also have a much better temperament than she has. My strongest asset, maybe by far, is my temperament. I have a winning temperament.
Woo! Okay.